hello. You gotta give me warning on that. Lord.
I do. I say, hello, hello. That's Patricia over there that's freaking out. That's the P.
That's the M.
Mariah. Together we
Patricia.
are.
PM Artist Studio. Wow, 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 wow.
See, the madness isn't totally set in, but it's beginning to. Look at
It
her.
is.
She kind of.
I have an eye ache.
Yeah.
I'm going to do a little pressure there. Well,
I yammer on about some things.
this and that. And
This
whatnot.
and that. Well, we do want to welcome all y'all back. I was saying hello to peoples. Anne has crept in. Oh, Kim, hello.
Kim, we haven't seen Kim for a while.
I don't know.
I
Kim-
see you.
Kim is. How do you know that it's this is KNRP Kim Polton?
Yes, I know her.
Oh,
I'm friends with her.
well, there you go. Look, my hair's doing some weird things. Hello, Marilyn, and Diana's here. Very good, awesome. And I said hello to all y'all guys before the stream started. We're trying to kind of. I was like, goodness,
Yeah.
because the hour goes by pretty quick. So.
Yes. Okay. Top view, please.
Oh,
Por favor.
goodness. Running the cams here. Woo!
See,
There we
look
are.
at this. Is Judy here?
I haven't seen Judy P yet. Hello, Rennie.
Okay, well, she can, I guess, catch that on the flip-flop.
Is that what people are doing all day watching PM Artist Studios? Rennie, I sure hope so. That's the plan. Consume our content, please.
Makes our heart glad.
It does. It makes me feel like, okay.
Ringing my bell.
Oh, that bell. I don't, isn't that sad that gives her such pleasure? Hello, Deb. My mother is tormenting me.
I am, a little bit.
Okay.
She's been ignoring me. I will get attention any way
Yes.
possible. I'm that kid in the classroom.
So P was really enjoying her birthday present from Judy P, and she, look at this.
Word! Write it down. Hey, look at this. It's the only thing I had handy, Judy, so I wrote on the back of your envelope.
We're upcycling.
Because I must write it down right when I'm thinking of it.
Yeah,
Because 5 minutes from now, I will...
Yeah, and if she didn't have a pen handy,
Yeah, well, I've been
you
known...
might forget about it by the time you find your pen.
Well, I have pens that just don't all work.
Yeah.
Okay, so I wanted to tell you that I now have this magnetized up there.
Fiona's here. She says, evening, ladies. No murdery and tombstones for me. I'm on time. Last time she popped in right as we were talking about murdery tombstone things. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I changed my masking tape out. Remember last session I ran out. Don't throw these away. You can go and watch a video I did with paper mache and frottage.
Yeah, that was one of our first, but we didn't call it frottage then. We actually just called it rubbings
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was kind of
before we got fancy.
pedestrian.
Pedestrian.
Now we she did all up with a little Frenchy frottage
Yeah.
rubbing on it.
We may end up in weird searches. I don't know.
Okay. Oh, I had this out here so the camera
she
didn't
is.
go. Okay. And I'm going to turn it over.
Yeah,
we
see,
seem
Lisa
to be
said
having. Are we doing better with the?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I think
glitchy?
we just had some quirky stuff happening yesterday. Lisa said she remembers the bracelet one.
Bless your heart. It probably wasn't my finest hour, but
Fran's been planning her tombstone thingy.
all right.
There you go.
Well, we're going to pull this print. Now I wonder why that happened. Very odd. See that? I don't really care. It's kind of nice because
Yeah, I like that it left a little,
little elephant-looking shape there.
Oh, it is kind of an elephant.
Crouching tiger or something.
Hidden elephant.
Oh, did you tell him? We got an order. Can I tell him? From
No.
Oh, I can't tell you.
No. I don't. Sometimes
Is
I don't
that
know what's wrong with
confidential,
this.
Miss-
I kind of feel like that is. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't think people want other people knowing their business necessarily.
Okay. Well, it was a really good one. Okay. So we talked about this the last time, remember? We said, oh yeah, well we know that pink is not going to be the last one we put on there because that really...
Hey, Michelle. Man, that was an awesome registration video. Her and Fran.
I watched it with Mariah and I was going, who is that?
Now, Fran did hers a little, like, what, a week or so ago? Fran, let me know.
I'm really proud of you people registering.
Yeah, we're very proud of you guys.
Really proud of you.
That really registers with us.
Yes, and I'm going to have a little problem here, so I'm going to have to remember to put down a piece of paper.
Yes, it worked itself out. We love it when the technology works itself out.
Yes, we do.
I think it might have been more like a little software sort of thing, because if I leave it open, it seems to get kind of glitchy. So one must close it down each time. Don't ask me. It's just... It's a suspicion. May not be true.
Okay.
This is like Brad. I'm like, it's a feeling.
And you know how men feel about that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because sometimes he's kind of like, yeah, that doesn't matter. Like, that's not facts. I'm like, it's feelings. And that's a fact right there.
Okay, so I have choices here.
Okay.
We always have choices. Oh my God, I just about put Naples yellow on there. That was not what I wanted to pull out of this. I had a little problem with paint was getting stuck down in the box.
Is it Mesame TV? Got a name? We'd love to say hello. Hi there from Singapore.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Oh, it's 4 or 6 a.m. Woo!
Boy, I'll tell you what, you're dedicated.
Yeah, indeed.
I don't want to drag my button through the butter.
Yes, and if you got a name, I'll try to remember. I'll write it down on one of my... I got my little pink sticky notes, although I keep losing... Oh, look at that. They're right there. Now, if I have a writing utensil, then I'll... Woo! Oh, look at her throwing things at me. Wonderful. Thank you.
Okay, as soon as... She,
Okay.
Are you finished?
Yeah, I'm finished.
Oh, okay.
I'm just, you know.
She's really not, but we'll just pretend like she is for now.
What are you doing over there, Pete?
Well, I'm trying to...
Fix that print?
Yeah, I am. And I put my stencil down very carefully, and I made sure that it's very secure. In fact, you take and make sure your brayer doesn't have any paint on it, and get it sucked down there, because this technique that we're going to do here is the one that sometimes leaves stuff on the plate. But we don't really care. So, I have a choice. Excuse me. I can use my champagne gold stencil butter, which leaves a, pardon me, nice little loft. Or I can use my iridescent bright gold fine.
Which print are we putting this on? I want to see that again, please. And yes, Fran's went live. Her registration video was a live stream thing on the 13th. And then I think, did you guys do a video edit of it too? I don't know. I feel like I saw it.
You weren't paying attention.
No, I wasn't. Well, it's the Dumbo print, as Fran said. It's Dumbo. I vote the stencil butter because I think it will be wowsy powsy, and it's kind of fun when it leaves stuff back onto the plate. Although, I don't know that we would be able to pull it today.
No.
And we're doing watercolor tomorrow, so it might be one of those ones that sits around for 2 days.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Okay. I'm good with that. Is everybody good with that? Let us
Everybody
know.
good
Give
with
us
that?
thumbs ups and chatsies.
Okie dokie. We're just going to go
Okey-dokes.
ahead and pretend like you said yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, this is what I love what Pearl says. She says, I'm not a dabber. What did she say?
Man,
I'm a smearer.
She cleared out an entire jar of stencil. We've had our stencil butter, I bet, 6 months, if not longer, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, this is the same one. She hit that jar, I think, like, she just had it a month, maybe. And it's donezo.
Like she said, she's not delicate.
Yeah. I mean,
She's not a delicate spreader. Now, you know, depends on, and I do this when I have small little spaces in the stencil. If you've got big areas, this is not the technique to use that on.
Yeah.
Because it'll flop around on you. This I would not do this with the swirly circles.
Oh, God. Whirlies. The The boinger one.
The boinger one. The boinger one on this technique is not, no. You would be angry. And I'm telling you now so that you can't say, well, Pete told me to do it this way.
No.
I'm saying do not do this with the boingy, swirly.
So the little palette knife with this stencil works well.
This is a good one to do this with.
Now, if you have a wider spreader,
Yeah, you can use credit cards.
yeah, but that's a whole tricky thing too. I think it's also best that, did you notice how P started at one side and kind of moved through?
And see, I can see the areas where I don't have anything. And remember, I really pushed it down.
She pushed it.
I pushed it good.
She pushed it real good.
Because if you don't, it's going to leak underneath the stencil. And let's put the lid on that.
Yeah, put the lid on that.
I think we actually purchased this one ourselves, didn't we? Or was this one they sent?
That's one they sent. We purchased the silver one, or the white that just came, and more red, I think.
Oh yeah, because I used a lot of that red when I was neutralizing.
Well, and we sent some off to Lisa.
That's right. That's right.
Because we weren't real sure about the stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't impressed.
This was when we reached out to the Crafters Workshop and told them that they needed bigger containers of the light and fluffy. And then they sent us, oh, if you like the light and fluffy, you might like this. And then we were like, well, we don't know about that. Okay, yeah, we like that.
All right, now, I'm going to keep this print with this because otherwise I'm not going to remember it.
Is that the one with a note on it?
It's the one with the note on it.
Should further your notes.
Further my notes.
I disregarded the first note. I'm leaving myself a new note.
New note.
Note to self.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I thought about this long and hard. Put that right up there so I don't get Jelly Shelly stuck to
Hello, Jasper.
broken.
I'm so glad you're joining us. Welcome, welcome.
Who are we welcoming?
Jasper.
Well, hello, Jen.
She was over in Patty Tolly Parrish's stream the other day.
All right, all right. Now, remember we talked about this and we like a lot of aspects of this.
Do we?
Oh, I do.
I do too.
I think the group liked it. I got some love.
Chat. Hello. If you're watching the replay, comment below. Timestamp.
What?
If you want us to reference 13 minutes and, 28 seconds in.
Yes.
We asked you a question.
All right. So why am I going with this? And I'm going to use a
Hey, Lois.
whole different technique here. I'm going to put the gold down and then I'm going to pull it up with the tissue.
Oh, Lois has a very good question.
Yes,
regarding
Lois.
your last thing there.
Okay.
Can you stencil directly onto the print for the same result?
You know, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, you can. But the thing with the stencil butter, when you lift it up, if you're not coming off of that, absolutely, if you deviate in the slightest little way, one way or wiggle, you're going to have a messed up print there. So it's much better to put it onto your plate and then, pull
Plus,
it
there's
off.
going to be some other layering things that are going to happen with the pull layer.
We
hope.
I'm really glad you asked that question because you can do it the other way. If you're really confident in your stenciling abilities, and I've watched Froyle slap that down on there and just scrape that stuff on.
Yep.
It looks
In her
pull it
book.
off and looks great.
Yep.
I'm not quite that accomplished. I guess maybe I'm a little jittery or something because every time I've done that, I've been really unhappy.
Hello, creatively.
Okay, so first thing we're going to do here is we're going to put some golden down with a tiny bit of retarder. Why? Because remember, I want just the lines to show. I don't want the other part to show. I just want, oh my gosh. lids are sticking down. I need to go through and clean them all off, and that's such a whip.
That's some fun stuff.
Cleaning lids, yeah. Rates right up there with
Well, at least you can do that while watching shows. It
Brush-
doesn't seem that would require
washing the toilet with axe and a brush.
just access about that.
Oh, that was a good one, Veronica.
I know, I've had enough coffee that it's all like, there's something firing.
Well, I've lost the retarder. Retarder's MIA. There it is.
Done lost my retarder.
I was just thinking about that thing that Judy sent me about.
All right, and creatively, you have to remember, remind me, because I should know. I should know your name. Unless you want me to just call you creatively. I'm going to go back and look at my notes.
I had some notes over here. Hey, I wrote down... What?
Jasper just said, "Oh, I watched your live last night about the Axe body wash." Correct. She's ha 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 ha. So.
Yeah, I bet she knows. I bet she probably knows somebody that actually used it.
Maybe.
I'm sure that...
Those clubby boys were your club. Did you hang out in the clubs? Are you still hanging out in the clubs? We don't know that much about Jasper.
Okay, now that wasn't a horrendously big amount, but remember what we decided? A little bit, not a lot, of retarder goes a long ways.
Yeah, the retarder was on a walkabout. Yes. Put an APB out for...
Now, my print is...
See, she says her son liked it in high school. Yeah, it's such a high school boy thing. Totally. That's funny.
Okie dokie. Now, put
I don't think
our
that's a big part of our audience.
stencil down.
It doesn't hit our demographic.
No. Well, I was just so curious because it was... Before I moved in here, that used to be my bathroom because I would stay in Izzy's room.
Yeah.
Right? But, and I was always like, who in the hell uses this stuff? Yes. Smells, or I can't believe it. It says, well, the reason it's upstairs and not downstairs is because she couldn't stand it. So she put it in the guest bathroom for her unfortunate guests to come along. And
we talked about that in the other stream.
Yes. Oh, yes. Now look at that.
And Lisa said that her son used to use it at 13, but then she made him take another shower with the Zest soap.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Well, that's a little more squishy than I thought it would be.
I don't think any of those Axe body things will be showing up on our ads. Like those people.
I don't even think they make that stuff anymore.
Oh, yes, they do. They totally do.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, maybe they've changed the formula.
Well, I don't know.
All right, now see, we have a lovely little piece of tissue here.
Start carrying it in the toilet cleaning aisle.
They could just relabel it.
Yeah.
Or have a recall and relabel their product.
Oh, she was laughing really hard. That's awesome. He's 31 now. He knows better. No, look at you getting that pole right away. That's the nice thing about the metallic.
It dries well enough that you can... Boy, I still have that bright blue edge. I didn't line that up very well, did I?
It's okay. We'll talk about it later.
I like
that. It did break up those darker areas enough to...
I think so.
It softened the print.
I think that's a keeper. I'll put that in the keeper pile. I don't know what I did with my keeper pile. I have to be careful. What did you know? What?
Oh, Kim. Okay. And I'm going to do it with the Texas, because we say this here too, for those of you, remember this is an adult channel. But see, we crack up about this because we also use that term, but Kim says that she told her grandson he didn't need to use that hurler. You could smell him a block away. That's right. That's exactly right. Hey, Darcy. She says, I hope they change the formula because her son, Darcy's son, uses the deodorant. Well, he fits that age group though, doesn't he? See, they like to put on
They think more.
The lure.
They're still thinking more is better.
Yeah, they don't
That
understand.
age.
Subtlety.
All right. Now.
Oh no, that was awesome. And Darcy, I tell you, those videos that you've been doing here lately, your pulls are beautiful. You need a little more paint when you're doing those impression plates.
Yeah, you do, because they suck it up.
Yeah.
Well, I got
get it in there, and then it presses it out.
Nice little edge there.
You should do an impression plate on that one.
I've already got a plan for this.
Okay.
But I'm going to roll this up because I keep having it jumping up at me when I'm trying to lay down match up my edges, you know. Do my register.
Oh, all right, Jasper. I may have even included some of those with your stuff because I knew that you were coming from Patty's stream. If I didn't, reach out to me and I got bits for you. Just remind me.
All right, now we're going to go
Are you on
off. We've
Facebook?
got some choices here. We can go completely off the edge on one end. And I can just kind of avoid it so it's kind of... So which end do I want? All right, I want this to be solid.
Hello, April.
Hi, April.
I think she came in right about the time I was reading Kim's post or comment. She's like, I'm not sure what I came in on.
Okay, so we can fade out a bit at the bottom and try to kind of avoid this one. Or I can do my thing. What did I do with my blue?
Oh, creatively, thank you. I haven't been doing the shorts this week because we're, doing this madness business, and it's enough to keep up with that.
Yes.
I do have some polls. But yeah, that will continue once we get, this madness business all.
Hey, Mariah, you have any of that
What? What you need?
washi tape over there?
She hated asking for that. She
I really did.
But sure I do. I think I only have the good stuff. Izzy's pretty much. Oh, no, here. I say good stuff. I don't really know what I plan on using it for, but I like it and I like oogling it. That's what I do with the washi. I'm like, this is so pretty. I want to use this on
Does it
something.
say something?
It does. It says hello,
So,
but
it says
very
hello.
lightly, and it's... Yeah. There you go. Oh, you guys are... Yes. Yes, this week is long. Like, pull after pull. Normally, see, what you guys are seeing are a lot of what I would just, like, P would be doing during the day, and then I would film in the evenings as the shorts, and then post those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the hard part about this, is getting your stencil lined up. It's kind of why I like masks, you know? You know where you're going. I don't know. Let's see. And there isn't any way we can tell.
Well, your orders have already gone out, everybody.
Everybody.
Been trying to keep up with it. But I will keep that in mind. I need like a list of like, yes, please to the bits. And then we'll just know. Or actually, you guys have got to remind me in the description or in the little, note to seller. Put it there. And be specific on bits that you want.
Yeah, don't be shy.
Yeah, because I don't like to guess. That makes me nervous because I always feel like I'm choosing the wrong stuff. And if I know you and kind of know your style and some of the other orders that you've placed, I do keep that in mind. Oh, yes. Lisa just got her wispies. What, yesterday? Today? Yesterday.
Or what?
Her wispy. She's got the wispy grass. Oh, you should bust out with that today. A little bit, if you want to. Those would be good ways to fix up some of those. Toss it up or toss it out.
Okay, here's your good use of Starbucks, gift cards. Or
Are you doing a good job?
I'm doing a good job.
All right. Yesterday.
Now,
okay, good.
I just you know, went ahead and spread that around. Now I can give that a bit of a brayer.
Oh, you're getting some compliments on your jewelry.
Oh, yes.
On your, and on your rings.
Oh, thank you.
She's wearing them again because her hands aren't all crazy.
I couldn't even wear on this hand because it was right there where all of that owie stuff was. And I was like, oh, this really makes me so sad. Okay, look at that color.
That's quite pretty.
Too early to pull.
I'm telling you, that is one of my favorite Thursday thoughts was the brayer skins. That was some hilarity.
Come over there now.
Okay, it's so trippy because I keep thinking that you have stenciled onto the acrylic plate.
Well, once you lay it down, you can't squish it about. But it's not, I don't think it's going to be like an earth-shatteringly important thing we got going here because we're not getting
Margaret.
The whole plate. We're just getting parts of the plate. Look at that blue with that copper. Isn't that wonderful?
You're kind of in that. We need to spice it up. Do something different. There have been a lot of those, but it's a good color combo. I get it. It really...
You're being really mean.
I'm not being mean.
Just being mean.
But I like what's left behind there, too.
Well, I do, too.
That's cool.
If you would make this stencil just a hair bit smaller.
Don't talk to me.
Oh yeah, this is my stencil. Is my stencil designer in the mix here?
I hear him wandering about.
Oh.
He's probably getting drinks and things. Snacks.
Oh, baby. All right. Well, now we've either got. Okay, I think this is good. I'm putting this in the most likely finished pile. Now we've got to get something out of my thing here. What are you laughing about?
So Deb says, okay, that was 5 minutes I'll never get back in my life trying to remove my last name from the comments and stuff. But success. Good job, Deb. Good jobbers.
That just cracks me up. Okay, now here's another lovely thing.
It cracks her up because it would have taken her 20. And at least 2 conversations with one of us. That looks awesome. I'm very proud of that. There, yeah, do that thing.
Okay, I like them, but I think I'm going to try to remove this one because it's on the blue.
Oh, yeah, definitely, Jasper. She says that is very cool. Back when she took printmaking, jelly plates weren't even invented yet. We used plexi and a press. I'm thinking of how I can combine that with silk screening. And I'll tell you, in high school, the other way you can use plexiglass is you can actually etch into it and then use it as like a little printing plate. I have a bear downstairs. It's quite awesome. I was so proud of that bear.
I know, I was too.
It's a darn good bear.
Okay, and now we have an odd number.
Oh.
Loving that.
Did you just
Loving
buff one of those out? She sure did, didn't she? That's how I was reading awesome comments.
Well.
Oh, yeah. Well, and you know, Jasper, what you could do in order to get, like, a silk screening, like, how I remember silk screening working, if you use some of that pixie spray or something that would, you know, adhere, if you covered the stencil in something that's going to attach to the silk screen.
I didn't take printmaking.
I
took
loved
batik.
I loved printmaking. Then you could even leave the stencil like attached to the silk screen and do it that way. Or if it's that, because I know it's what is it? It's like a gummy stuff. I can't remember the name of it. But it's also you can wash it off of the silk screen. But it stays on there as long as you're using the right inks and stuff.
Aren't water soluble. They're
right.
They're oil based, right?
And then you have to clean it off. Yeah, there was some kind of nasty stuff involved that I sort of remember. But anyway, yeah, there you go.
Oh, this is doing some cool stuff.
She loves printmaking ink so much more than acrylic paint. It's a different animal for sure. I mean, and it's a smoother, cleaner, crisper thing. I'd love to talk to you about more of that. let me know. Oh, she wants to do registration marks and do 4-color pulls. Sweet. Yeah, let's talk. I think that would extend the... We have some really cool, like Michelle Mixed Media. I don't know. Was she here earlier? I know she was here earlier, but yes. If you're still here, Michelle, but she just did a registration video with the Sydney Zia one. And
I'm
so
going to
did
let
Fran.
this ripen.
So, Michelle's just came out today. But Sydney Zia would be a fun one. And then we have some plans for some others coming up. FYI.
Jawohl.
It's emulsion. All right.
Emulsion.
Hey, Tishan. So glad you're here.
I mean, I know some of that, but I don't really know it firsthand because I didn't take the class. I did do a lithograph once with where I transferred a drawing. Remember the one of your dad on the couch? You know, he said the only thing I ever said about it is my nose looks really big.
I do. Well, I remember the drawing. I didn't know that. But
Yeah,
that does make sense because there's like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had them somewhere. I think they're still in some of that stuff, probably under the bed or in that big yellow.
Okay, that came off nicely. And remember, we had this little print here,
Yeah. Yeah,
which, you know, as Mariah said, it's just kind of... But now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to do silver. Because I think that would be a cool thing to do.
Oh, you can... Yes, I have the spray, this pixie spray stuff. I sometimes use it for... Well, I was, but then it was starting to kind of gum up my Cricut. So, I was using it to kind of extend some of my mats. But the stencil spray... Pixie stencil spray. Some good stuff. Do not get... The off-brand smells terrible. And it's not the same animal.
It
at
isn't.
all.
It's
I didn't
goopy.
like it.
It leaves little snotty
And let me
burgers.
tell you, like, it was like $1 savings. Not worth it. Definitely not worth it.
Not worth it.
Oh, Tishan studied textile design at uni. Have ever done...
I had a good... My drawing teacher was a printmaking major. And I've got some...
Don't the pixies run away? I don't know if the pixies run away. Have you done... And I think you were talking about the pachinko. Didn't you talk about that the other day or something? What's pachinko?
No, I don't know what pachinko means.
I thought you said that the other day. Maybe I read it somewhere. Michelle, I need more information. And hello, by the way. Because I think you snuck in on me.
Oh, I talked about her earlier.
We know we got 2 Michelles. We got Michelle Mixed Media and Michelle Mullen. Yeah.
2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's mix this up and move right along here.
Mix it up and move along. It's riveting. Paint mixing. She's mixing it in the retarder because it's silver and it's going to dry quick.
And I'm going to do a pull and a...
A pull and a what?
I'm going to do a pull with tissue and then a pull with...
Oh, okay.
2. So if I'm doing 2 processes here, I use...
Need to extend that paint a little longer.
I use, especially with the metallics. That's why I take the time to do that. I know it might seem like that's a real pain in the rear end to watch, but in the long run, you will be most happy you did that. Tissue paper. And I have found that the knobby end of this little booger works really good to get in the little cracks.
There you go.
Because remember,
Fiona says, but some people do like watching paint dry. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hello, Dana.
pushy, pushy, push, 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 push.
Is it cold? Is it cold in Michigan? I would assume it's cold in Texas right now. Let me tell you. And it dropped in temperature even from this morning.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Okay, another lovely tissue that Mariah can
Spray or
spray or
something.
something. something.
I don't know if you clean that. It's a little fuzzy, but
I think it's going to be able to hold its own with the pink.
all right.
Maybe. Maybe.
Okay, so have you done pachinko? I did sneak in, just came in from a movie, had pachinko paper, but not really familiar with the process. Oh, it's a type of paper. Maybe that's why I remember, because when we were looking at papers. I'm telling you, it's like
That's a
something
brand name?
Fired off in my brain. I don't know, I
What
gotta
kind
look
of
it up.
what kind of paper is it?
I'm gonna Google it. Should I Google it right now?
Oh, come on. Now I think this is really nice.
It's a chilly day in Michigan.
And we have a little remnant of silver upon the plate with which to work with. All right, I'm going to put that over here in the maid.
Jasper says, I wouldn't even bother trying to braille on printing ink straight onto a plate. Yeah, it's still weird to see people braille paint straight onto a jelly plate. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Well, because in traditional printmaking with like
oh yeah, you would have your glass over here, and you would make your paint
mixed there, and then you would even be putting your ink onto either the silk screen, or if you're doing is it the liner?
Well, I did lithograph.
Yeah, lithograph.
Yeah, you do the same thing. You get your ink the right consistency over on the side, and then you apply it to your plate.
Because there's kind of couple of different, actually there's more than a couple, but
Okay, this doesn't have to be exact because I'm going to...
she's cutting me off. I'm rambling on.
Yeah. I watched, that was Froyo.
I'm going to sneak off and do some of my own little rambly. Or I rambles. Some weird techie talker, print talker.
Oh, this washi tape is not...
No, it ain't sticking.
It ain't sticking. Guess that's the wrong side. Let's try this one. Like that one.
Why would that matter?
It would matter because of the paint texture. I mean, it's not as bad on this side as it is on the other side. Remember, when you first start off with these, there is a right and a wrong side, but after a while, look at that piece of crap. I'll tell you what, this tape is absolutely, absolutely worthless.
Just put some more tape on that. Tape down the tape. Oh, goodness. All right, here we go. Yes, we had a crazy tornado watch last night. Sirens were going off and everything, which doesn't always happen. You get the warnings, but the actual sirens were going off.
Okay, I think I want my semic writing down here on this other end.
Yes, and Michelle says, yes, roll out the ink first, traditionally. Intaglio press, gathering dust in her living room. Michelle Mixed Media has that in her living room.
I did, remember when I did with Stephen Heath, and we did the carving woodblock printing. I like that.
Yeah.
And I lost my other, I had two. The one is on the wall down there, but I don't know what happened to the other. And what I have a feeling is I let somebody use my other one. Mm-hmm. And I don't think I ever got it back.
Oh, there you go. Stop letting, people borrow things.
No kidding. Okay, now, what do we want? What do we want? I think we want blue.
See, and I worked at a print shop for, 7 years? I was an admin. I didn't, But I did start to learn graphic design there.
Well,
Checking other people's files.
You learned a lot about...
I learned about a lot of things that people do that probably shouldn't have had their jobs. I'll tell you that. Not all graphic designers are
created equal.
And a lot of graphic designers don't understand the actual printing process. They understand the digital, but they don't understand printing.
Don't you love
offset
that?
Printing.
Love that sound.
So there you go.
You know, I really had enough room in between, but this way I don't have to be careful.
I'm glad you found us too, Jasper. Lois says Texas weather is bringing freezing rain to Ontario tonight. Oh, yucky.
Oh,
that's no fun.
Man, it isn't. And when we have that here, oh my goodness. It's terrible. Texas drivers are horrible. Well, I'm certainly just obliterating anything on my roll-off over here.
Yeah, you are.
It's midnight.
Cute little Izzy drawing things.
Yeah.
I think those are prints. I don't think those are actual drawings. Maybe. She's...
I'm really pressing, if you want to know. I'm really pressing on this to get that down in there.
It looks really cool from here. I hope it
does too.
didn't smush underneath those little bits. Oh, look at you. Well, that...
Yeah, baby, that's
some
I'm talking
business.
about.
We meant that to happen. She meant that to happen.
I meant that to happen. Now let's see if we can get it on the plate.
Woo! Now, are you going to let that dry so it all comes up?
I probably will. I mean,
think you
I think I could pull that, but let's just be safe rather than sorry.
Especially since there's already a good layer on there. Like,
Exactly. If we were just starting off now as paper that was adhering to it, yeah, but not so much. When you have paint,
Hello, Esther. Welcome.
Paint going on paint, not such a good thing. What do we got here?
Esther, we get this question a lot. She's from the Netherlands. Welcome. How are you doing? We are well. Where are you using the prints? What are we using them for? Lovely that she found us. We're so glad that you found us as well. Esther, a lot of times they end up getting cut up and put into these little packets that we send out to you guys when you buy stencils. That's the main bulk of where things go these days. Now, some of them we make into books and things of that nature, which actually, now I don't really like talking about the giveaway until it's like Sunday, but we are doing the big giveaway thing. And are we including a book?
We did the last time. I just have one book left.
Oh yeah, we only have one book left. But maybe we make another book. We can make another book.
Well, I could make another book, but I don't know that I want to do that right now. I'm doing other things. I don't have to do anything.
That is true. I try not to make her do anything because she gets surly.
When it becomes work, then, you know, a lot of the fun is like...
So we just let her sort of do... We work around her. So we might make another book or so later on. But
Gosh, that looks so...
You know, we send them to you guys.
Doesn't that look good? I think that looks really good.
But collages, we've done the collage thing. We just made this book. Friday. Friday we're gonna do this. Please remind me to give the list to people so that way they can...
Oh yeah, the flag
prep.
book.
Yeah. Here, you want to show that over there in the big thing? It's
I
fun
really
to play
like
with.
to do it. It's
Yeah.
fun.
So that's the back side. Here, go more up towards your baron. There you go.
Get a hold of it.
Yeah, get a hold of it.
Woo-woo!
So those are all jelly prints, and I glued them together for the little flaggy pieces, and then kind of collaged the rest together.
So, see all these? These are gel prints.
I think all in all, how many? Because there were like 3 green ones, full, 8.5 by 11 sheets, but 8 by 10. And 3 or 4 gold ones. And then the gold paper one, paper that Lisa sent us from Sirius Hecka. And that actually made the accordion. Worked brilliantly. It's just my accordion skills were subpar. And that's why I got this awesome thing from our dear friend Judy P. Which is a scoring board. And I think it's going to make me a more masterful accordion maker. That's the plan.
It also has little strings hanging out there.
Yes. There you
Hey,
go.
where's your little fastener thing? Your little band.
Oh, yeah. We were trying to figure that out, Anne.
What is it?
she doesn't get the little thing next to her name, and we don't know why.
Hey, our tech man's downstairs.
Yeah, he's asking. He's like, Ann, I have a question for you. And yeah, do you have the little emojis? We're trying to figure that out for you, Ann.
You know.
It is fun.
I think that this is just... Now, see this little guy right here?
Okay.
He's a little bit off. He needs a little reminder of where he's supposed to go.
Yeah. Like I said, you know, this was the very first one I ever made. So there were some little technical things that...
Yeah, see where she had to piece things together here?
Well, no.
Here.
No.
No?
That's how the thing is assembled.
Oh.
I did that as an added decorative thing.
Oh, because you didn't want this to be there.
Well, no, because it was just going to be just plain gold, like the accordion. So I used that to cover it up.
Oh,
and seeing that one was a little wonky, but that's the very first one. Yeah, see, she's pointing out all my mistakes. That's rude.
Well, you know, I think people need to know that it's like you aren't just necessarily born with this knowledge. You don't flop out into the world knowing how to do stuff. You got to learn.
Yeah. So.
And sometimes it takes more than once. And I would say for that one, that's quite the accomplishment, I think.
Oh, no worries, Carrie. What were you filming? What are you filming, Carrie? Boy, Carrie.
Ah. C, not K.
Yeah, C, not K. I hope that you don't mind us doing that, Carrie. We have our other Carrie, too. K Carrie.
And see, I'm sitting over here, and I don't know.
What are we working on now?
I don't know.
You got prints that you might be...
Look at that brayer.
That's quite blue. And it's shiny.
Yeah.
Huh.
Naughty
Artistic touches, yes. Those are not errors.
Well,
they're just little, you know, quirky things. I'm like, all right, I can do better than that.
There we go. We've got some gold stuff on here. That ought to be good. I don't know what else we're going to put on this. How about...
Oh, the piano. Yeah. I always wanted to know how to play the piano.
Well, I had to.
Just flop out into the world, yeah, knowing things. Mm-hmm. Hello, Lisa. Now we have our other Lisa, too. Hey, Mouse.
Okay, what are we going to put on
Is this our first year March Maddening? Yes. So
we're not sure that there's going to be... I don't know. This has been very, very traumatic.
Time change.
I don't have my playtime.
Well, you're playtiming right now. It's just a little different because she can't just futz about and, you know.
Yeah. Futz about.
Futz about. I mean, she can. But I don't know how entertaining just futzing about is. And usually she kind of hangs out, has a snacky.
Take a little nappy, watch some more murder.
Watches some stuff with Izzy. Right, until about 20 minutes until the end of the movie.
And sometimes she says, Gigi, this is not appropriate. I shouldn't be watching this. I said, shut up, don't tell your mother.
Oh, we tell too many things, methinks. Okay.
Sometimes we think that Izzy is, you know, like 21. And then sometimes I really think that she is. It's just the things that come out of her little mouth. Boy.
Oh, what gave us the idea to do March Madness this year? Well, Brad is like, well, let's, you know, figure out how to, you know, get you guys out there and do some more things. And don't you want to hang out more? And I'm like, well, yeah, I do, but I also have a job.
Well, and the other thing was because we have a lot of people who are in different time zones.
Yeah. So
we really wanted to explore, you know, what do I want to do here? What am I doing?
Yeah, we wanted to see.
This is why I don't walk and check out.
Find new groups of people because not everybody's available at Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Time.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. It's just kind of growing the
some people go to church.
Yes.
That's been a big, and, you know, don't want to interfere with you.
And the replays are always available, but there's something cool about hanging out with you guys, like, in the live. That's what we like. This is fun. So we're just trying to grow that. That was a really long explanation. But thank you for asking out. She's like, I'm sorry I asked.
She's like, oh my God, I'm never ever going to mention that again.
And then creatively says, just act like we're not here, P. Carry on.
Well, sometimes I try to. If I didn't have Mariah over there, I certainly would. Because I don't, when I'm doing this, I don't talk.
Oh, Esther says, she's also thinking that in the color of the brayer. Oh, well, I'm telling you, you found the right people, Esther. There's a lot of brayer oogling. And then they tear, and we even have a stream. I don't know if you're on Facebook, but those of you that are new to the stream, please do like, subscribe, and do all that business. Give thumbsy upsies on this video. That would be super. Even if you're watching the replay, even more better. Leave us comments below. There we go. There's that spiel. So, yes, join us over in the Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group, because that's where we hang out during the week typically, other than, because we don't do this madness all the time. We will be extending our streams, but we don't know exactly what that means yet. We have that stream where we did the peeling of the brayer. That's some good stuff.
Oh, here, let me. I even still got it back here somewhere.
No, you gave it to me. I have it to send to Fran.
No.
It's in my drawer. Oh, you got a different skin?
This is the one I pulled the other day. It's very
This is a green
substantial. My brayer wasn't going anymore, and you can see why. See the cloggy yuppie here?
Oh, sugars. And I didn't turn on the little thingy. I can't zoom in. You're going to have to hold it up to the camera. There you go. Ooh, that side's really cool.
Isn't it?
The other
see,
side's
there was
kind
a
of
little
blah.
funky thing there. I don't know what that was.
That's kind of looked like it skinned a frog. So, yeah, we're weirdos.
I don't think that's
that.
a problem. I like frogs. I played with frogs as a child. Okay, now, can I talk?
Yes.
Is it my turn?
Sure.
Okay, so I was going to pull this here, and then I just thought, that there's not enough contrast there. That is just going to be poopy. So I just grabbed another piece of paper. So let's see. And I'm happy that I did, because I think that's a sweet little print. Got some stuff on there before and left behind some more stuff. So, now we've got one. But did you see that little shimmer it picked up from the gold that was left behind? Is it showing up?
Oh, yeah. A little bit. Hold it up further. I didn't turn on the zoomy thing. I mean, I can turn it on and then I have to click through it, but... Alright, I was supposed to answer... Please answer the question for the Facebook group. Oh, yes, please answer the questions for the Facebook group. I was like, what was the question?
I missed it.
I was reading through there. So I was like, was there
I missed
a
it
question?
completely. What was it?
Oh, goodness.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay, and then Carrie does say K or C. I don't mind. Half the world can't pronounce my name anyway.
Well, the reason that we say K or C is because we have a K-A-R-I, and then we have you that's C-E-R-I.
Yeah, and then we have Carrie Griffiths and Carrie Gibson.
And we called you Sari for a while.
Yeah, we did. That's probably what he's alluding to, is that,
Yes.
that most people were like, is it Sari?
Which I think that's cool, too. Now, I put...
Oh, he says that you can make some cool leathery looking jewelry from that. Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe I should send that to you. I can't get to my jewelry supplies. They're over yonder behind all the rest of this stuff that's in front of it.
Yeah, Jasper, like I said, mainly we do the books. Like, if we're turning prints into something, it's the books. Sometimes we do, like, journal page things. We just haven't really done that in a long time. Because, we just there's only so many hours in the day, and man, oh man.
Sometimes you just have to prioritize.
And that's one of the reasons we decided, I'm like, we've got to figure out what to do with all the prints, and then be able to kind of have you guys experience some of what you see in the stream. And so that's why it was really fun to go ahead and cut them up into the little, sizes that fit in the envelopes, and when you place an order, that's what we include. So take a look at them, because you may even recognize some of the little little prints from a stream.
Maybe.
Maybe. Although P does do extra work on them. That's some of her midnight murder work.
Yeah.
She stencils things and
Just
like the Dabby stenciling.
Get more wispy stuff in here, and I don't know if I should do that. That's kind of stupid.
That's a bit much.
A bit much. Okay, now what I'm going to do here, I don't know if this is the right thing or not.
I don't think it matters.
I don't think it does either. Basically what I want to happen here.
Just make it look good.
No pressure, but
No
just
pressure,
make it look good.
I don't care what you do, it just better be good.
Okay,
Goodness.
so remember the other day when we had that kind of dark section?
Oh, in Malaysia they call him Cherry.
What?
Carrie.
Oh.
They call him Cherry.
Oh. Okay. Their song about cherry blossom.
I don't know. Maybe.
Na na na.
Prints by the pound. Maybe one of these days we'll sell them in packs.
Oh, would you like to buy some? We could work that out too, for sure.
Deb, let us know. If you guys want to make your own journal pages out of our stuff, sure. We can work out a deal.
Absolutely, by the pound. We'll have to figure that out.
Are
Because
the
it
books-
certainly
oh,
would be different, because some of mine weigh about 5 pounds by the time I get through with them.
the books are definitely they are physical books. We have them up on the shelf here.
We should take a day and just drag those boogers back out, Mariah. You know? Haven't done it for a while.
Maybe
You know, I don't really know what I'm doing here, and this may turn out just
Thursday.
total poop.
Thursday morning, or even for Thursday Thoughts, because this Thursday Thoughts is going to be a public one. We just decided that because there's just a lot of confusion.
And there's a lot of angry people waiting in line outside and going,
Yeah.
why can't we get in? Some of these people are in there.
Kitty's loose.
Kitty's loose.
Mm-hmm.
Watch your keyboard,
I
Mariah.
know.
I'm watching my
He
gel
like
plate.
aims for it. He's trying to talk to the world. Oh, Lisa, that's awesome. She's Lisa Jameson. She's subbing to all kinds of people. This kitty's sneaking up on me. I know he is. Oh. Fran's got some tombstone designs ready for Photoshop. There you go.
Alrighty, here goes.
Yeah, Brad designed that stencil. I used to be the stencil designer. I got
She
fired.
still is. When I really want it to come out like I want it to come out,
Yeah.
I talk to Mariah. Brad has his own ideas about things.
And he does.
They do not always coincide with mine.
But she loves everything that he does.
I do.
I'm getting the cat one moment. Alright, I know. Who let you out? Yes, who let you out?
Okay, I think I've messed with that enough. That's probably just... We have to let that dry now. Let's check back with... Problem with this stencil butter, it takes forever to dry. So, putting that back up there.
He wasn't happy about that.
Oh, I bet he would. Did you shut him in the bedroom?
I did. I made him a little, thing. That's not working anymore. He's probably mad because the window's cracked in there. It's cold. That's
No, I shut it down all the way.
It's still cold.
Ben
now.
was freezing. Hey, look at that.
I like that. I wish you would have gotten rid of one more of those or two more of those. But I don't know. What would be cool? I don't know. I just that one on the end there's
What, this one?
yeah. It really needed to be up at the top there. Then it'd have a nice.
Right up there?
No, I
Or
mean
right up
yeah,
there?
right up there.
Oh, of course you would. I like it down there because then people will wonder why I did it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I like people to wonder about things. I like this one. Right now, I'm considering that done.
Oh yes, the cat loves the. We were thoroughly convinced. He's like, oh, okay, you guys are streaming right on. Hello,
Yeah.
Christy.
Let me jump up there.
Christy snuck in. Are you working?
Muck up some bits and pieces here.
Oh, Deb says that was lovely.
Thank you, thank you. I'm going to see if I can do something with this.
Oh, Julie Parker says, I love that grass stencil. It's the best I've seen anywhere. Look at those kudos there, Bradley.
Don't give him too much. He's getting a bit, you know.
Oh, no, he's not. Well, sometimes he gets a little.
Yes.
Just a little.
Just a little. Okay, so we're going to put this down because this is going to be this is going to stay orange.
Aw, and thank you.
And I'm going to put my light blue. Oh, do I want to do that? I don't think so.
Nah, she just got home from work.
Who did?
Christy.
Oh.
Our Christy.
Our Christy?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
We say our Christy. That's my best friend from like 4th grade.
We have ownerships of Christy.
She's my Christy. She's our Christy.
Yeah. Okay, make sure that you put this down, and I'm probably using...
Oh, Brad says she sometimes cuts up my stencils, and I think that is perfect, as you need to make them your own art. Oh, look at Brad. The stencils should guide you, should help you guide the inner talent in all. Wow.
Oh, I had a
that.
little
He's
chill.
buttery. Yeah, he's
I had
buttery.
some chill run up and down my spine for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my husband.
Okay. Now, again, when you're doing these stencils that are kind of wispy up in the air, you want to go with the grain till you're sure that they're down.
Yeah.
And remember, if we need to do more to this, we can. We're not stuck with this forever. See how I'm just gently.
Hi, Julie, I think
Smoothing
things
that
are
out.
opening up. I really do, because we were able to actually even process an Australian shipment. So let's give it another, you know, because as soon as we say that, then they, you know, put things on suspension again, and it's like, jeez. Ooh, hoo, hoo, look at you, P. That's some beautimous right there.
Well, if it works out, it will be.
Yeah, that's a mission statement in the making for sure, Lisa. Arty poetry, yes, indeed, Sharon. Look at that.
Because when Brad brought me these, I squealed with delight.
Like Lisa,
I did.
Serious heck, she always tells us, I squealed.
I squealed with delight.
Did you hear me?
But now look at that. See the places that were bald and poopy?
Bald and poopy.
Bald and poopy.
All right, we are at our 1 hour. I gotta cut you off because
This
I
is
got
a fun. I'm leaving this to
ripen.
I wanted to say simmer, but that was not exactly the right metaphor. I'm cooking my prince.
She squealed loud. We heard you, Lisa. She squealed loud yesterday.
Oh, and I have my outfit picked out to go with my new birth.
Jewelry.
Oh, and I showed that book to Izzy. Holy
Oh yeah, she was all over the book.
Now,
the
we
little
didn't have her
Da
open.
Vinci book.
We didn't have her open her thing because it was too close to.
Yeah, this,
Yeah.
and we would have dealt with all that. So.
Yeah, and we couldn't. But we will have her open her special.
And
pack.
hi, Sherry. I don't know if I said hello to you, or did you just kind of sneak in there? Or, I don't know. I'm getting the morning ones and the afternoon ones. I just can't remember who I have said hello to now that we're doing it twice a day. Woo! My brain.
Well, I was watching my old watercolor video so that I didn't
Oh man.
repeat some, stupid stuff that I said in that one. And I'm still working on it and taking notes, Judy.
All right.
I'm writing it down.
So remember, it is Watercolor Wednesday tomorrow, so those prints and things will hold until Thursday.
And what do we call on Thursday?
Well, Thursday Thoughts is in the afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
But I think maybe to be continued.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I don't know. What's word that means leftovers?
Leftovers? Don't toss it out again. Are you saving that?
What a silly question. What is this ridiculously silly question?
All right.
Oh my gosh, look at this grass.
Okay.
Look at that grass.
Look at that grass. It is looking good. That stencil's looking good. It gets tempting to keep them and then just put them on.
Is this a hard one to? Because I might be tempted just to.
Oh, glue them together and stuff. That'd be kind of cool to make little pockets, but then they get probably kind of messed up.
Yeah, the little wispy things. It's going to have to be something that goes down. But I do just love that.
There we go.
Love it, love it.
Okay.
Bluegrass.
So tomorrow, 11 a.m., 3 p.m. We're still doing the two things, the two streams. Watercolor all day tomorrow.
All day.
Thumbsy upsies on the video if you haven't done that already. We very much appreciate it. Like, subscribe, and do all that business. Share to your friends. Tell them all about how the hilarity that is happening over in this madness.
And it's still not too late to get enrolled.
And we're doing it till the 31st.
Till the 30. Well, what about the 2,000? The 3,000 giveaway.
So the 3,000 subscriber giveaway. There's still opportunity for you guys. Now, what I want you to do is go back and watch those old Sunday streams and give it some love there, some comments and likes and such.
Yeah.
Watch as much of it as you possibly can.
Because then you will show up on the wheel.
Yes, but you have to leave a comment in those old Sunday ones, or like just Sunday streams.
Is there some special symbol they need to leave or whatever?
I don't know. Maybe I should go back and name those or something. I don't know. But anyway, you'll figure it out, I think. Just leave some comments on some Sunday videos and you'll probably be entered. There we go.
Oh, that's stupid.
We'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.